Set up the awning last night because there were some threatening clouds and I wanted to be able to roll my window down and not worry about rain getting in. And one thing I did differently this time is I hung the hammer that I used to pound in stakes. I hung the hammer from the middle of the tarp. That creates a nice V that channels the water down instead of letting it collect and pool up in there. Usually I take this line and stake it out and achieve the same thing. But I thought, I've got this hammer out already. Let me just hang it and see if it works. And it does. I just used the clove hitch to attach it, which is a very useful knot. It didn't rain, but I think it'll do the job just fine. This is the first long trip that I've used these bins on, and I really like them. They're a great addition to my camping setup. I used to have 4 bins here, but now I have 3 because I wanted to be able to put a few things over on the side. I have my bag of dirty clothes, and I have a Crazy Creek camp chair, and this is my privacy tent. Sometimes I keep this up here, sometimes I keep it underneath the sleeping pad there. It just depends. And then you'll see the back here is white, but these are clear. These are see-through containers. And so what I've done is I took some white poster board and got some poster putty, and I think that's what it's called, and just attached it to the back of the bag, or to the back of the bin. And so now you can't see through. If you look through the open, or if you look through the rear window, you can't see what's inside of the bins. This has been the view from the office this morning as I've been working. Not too shabby. Alright, I'm at the Mammoth Cave parking area. Okay, so here's the entrance to the cave. That's pretty neat. Looks like I can walk down this way. Now, I know that this is a pretty long cave. I'm not going to be doing the things like squeezing between rocks and crawling on my belly. Although, as I understand it, those things do exist in this cave. Because I'm on my own, it's just not a smart thing to do. So apparently this is a lava tube. It's part of Utah. I've seen a lot of volcanic activity. So here's where you can crawl through and go deeper into the cave. I'm just going to go a little ways back. I have a headlamp. I'll see what I can find. So you probably can't really see this, but this is a lava tube. It is just like a big underground subway tunnel. Okay, I think I'm at the point now where just a little bit behind me, the cave kind of pinches off and you have to crawl to get through. And again, when I'm by myself, I don't want to do anything like that. Up till now, for the last few minutes, 5 minutes or so, it's just been walking through the tunnel. So I'm going to turn around and I'll I'll come back at some point in the future when I have a friend or two. That'll be a much better way to explore this kind of thing. Back out in the world. Wow, that really was one of the neater things I think I've seen recently. I really enjoyed that. Apparently the cave is closed for part of the year to protect the bats that live in there. I think my plan now is to... There's another cave I could check out. But, well, yeah, maybe I'll just go there next. Either that or I might go take my kayak out onto the lake. There's a lake up here called Navajo Lake. And there's a waterfall nearby that I also want to go check out. Lots to do up here. I really like this area. I've been wanting to come here for years. So I'm happy that I've finally been able to make it happen. So I mentioned that there's been a lot of volcanic activity here in this area in the past. And here's a cinder cone, just to back that up. There's several of those. There's several of those in this area. I think I might try camping near one tonight. And there's also a big lava flow nearby, so I think I'll try to camp there. So I'm now at the ice cave, which presumably has ice year-round in it. That's the story I've been sold anyway. I just stopped at the visitor center here. Very nice little spot where you can get a couple of maps, and they also sell books for hiking and things like that in the area. And I asked where to get groceries. I need to top up on a few essentials like bread. And they told me where to do that and stuff like that, so very helpful. And so now I'm heading to this cave. Okay, here's the entrance to the cave. Gotta climb down here. Hard to do while holding the camera. Oh wow, it is cold in here. Sure enough, there's snow and ice here. And this is it, it's just a single room. No icicles, just that's a bit of snow right there. Guess I've seen everything. Well, I guess that was worth seeing. You know, it's neat that there's still snow in there. Apparently, even in the middle of the summer, at the height of the summer, it only gets to be slightly above freezing down inside that cave. Just because of where the entrance is and where the bottom is. The way the air flows in is that it just doesn't get very warm down in there at all, ever. And the little sign down there said that early travelers through this area used to store their milk and other perishables down in that cave. So that's kind of neat. I just pulled up at the trailhead for Cascade Falls, which is a waterfall. It's kind of a weird name for a waterfall. That's like naming a mountain Peak Mountain or something like that. Anyway, it's 9/10 of a mile. Cascade Falls, a primary outlet of Navajo Lake. Water leaves the lake through sinkholes east of the dike and reappears as Cascade Falls. And check out this view. You can see Zion National Park out there. didn't stay there for very long because there's probably 20 or 30 people there. It's a family reunion and all the people are wearing matching shirts, and yeah, so a lot of people there, but really neat. It's weird how it just emerges from the rock.